Alright, what's up everyone? The 2.1 stream just ended. It included everything for the upcoming 2.1 update, as well as everything for the anniversary, which will be towards the end of the patch. The stream was over an hour and a half long, or was around an hour and a half long, so there's a lot to get through. First thing, all the codes will be in the pinned comment down below. Remember to get those. Those expire in like a day, so make sure to claim those for, I think, 300 free jades. So first thing, the story mission is continuing 2.1, and this is coming with 2 new areas called Clock Studios Theme Park and then Dew Light Pavilion. And this is, of course, continuing the story that just started with the release of 2.0 in Penacony. We know that Acheron is going to be a pretty big part of the story. She's going to have some sort of interaction with the Welt, and she will continue to be a big part of the story, or at least decently involved in the story for Penacony, is what they said in the stream. They had an animated short teaser for some kind of animation with Acheron and Black Swan that should be out in the future. They showed the characters early on. This is going to be Acheron, Aventurine, and Gallagher. Acheron is a 5-star lightning nihility character. She inflicts debuffs and then plays off of other characters inflicting debuffs. She doesn't require energy to charge her ultimates. She requires debuffs to charge her ultimates. An interesting thing about Acheron's ultimate, aside the whole energy thing, is that Acheron's ultimate has 4 hits, and you can choose the first 3 hits of the ultimate. So you can choose different targets for the first 3 hits, and then the last hit of the ultimate is like an AoE. And then, of course, they showed the crazy power crept insta-kill technique that can just kill little mobs around the world instantly, and apparently this also works in Simulated Universe. But I don't think it works against Trotters, and it definitely doesn't work against elite enemies, so definitely an interesting technique. You can also combo it together too. You can combo it to multiple things in the open world. Aventurine is a 5-star imaginary preservation character. The full kits will be out in the future in official posts, but they just showed some stuff. He's got a shield on his E. His ultimate apparently increases the crit damage taken of the enemy, and then it's also like it counts as a debuff. He also has a follow-up attack mechanic where if shielded characters are hit, then like adds 1 to his counter, and then he like dumps a bunch of coins, and I think that's the whole field. I'm pretty sure that affects the whole field. Not really sharing like their whole kits here, just like a couple of footnotes that I noticed in the stream just to introduce the character and a little bit about each of them. And the last new character is Gallagher. He's going to be a 4-star Fire Abundance. His healing is on his skill, I believe, and I think he has a little bit of healing in his ultimate, but his ultimate is more damage dealing and debuff related. I'm not quite sure what it does. Nothing about a cleanse. I'm not sure if he has a cleanse or not, and that could be pretty big if he doesn't have a cleanse. But then again, he's also a 4-star, but also other 4-stars like Natasha, March, Lynx, they all have cleanses in their kits. So we'll have to stay tuned for more information on all of these new characters' kits. They also revealed a new boss fight for 2.1. I'm not sure how this is going to be implemented within 2.1, or if it's going to be in the story or in other capacities, maybe in Simulated Universe. But there's going to be a boss fight for a form of Aventurine. Alright, banners. Let's talk about banners. So first phase is going to be Acheron with Gallagher, Donhong, and Pela. And then this would probably be good news for a lot of people. On the light cone banner is Good Night Sleep Well, post-op conversation, and then subscribe for more. Good Night and Sleep Well is, I think, the 4-star light cone that people are targeting for Acheron. And then the rerun running alongside Acheron is going to be Luocha. Phase 2 is going to be Aventurine with Lynx, Serval, and Luca. And the light cones for this banner are going to be Shared Feeling, Make the World Clamor, and then a new one, a preservation cone called Concert for 2. I'm not sure what this does. Details will probably be coming later, unless they were shown in the live stream and I just missed them. And then the rerun running alongside Aventurine is going to be Jingliu. Definitely going to be a busy patch for people like me who have only pulled for a lot of support so far. Definitely torn between Acheron and Jingliu. So, for all these characters, we have new trace materials. We have new trace materials for like element type and path type, so just watch out for that. If you're planning on pulling for any of these characters, just know that some, or if not all, I think are going to have new materials that are located in Penacony, so just watch out if you plan on pre-farming. So new events for the patch, the big signature one of 2.1 is going to be vignettes in a cup. This is going to be like some kind of mixing drink event, I'm not sure, where you like mix things, you talk to the mobs, talk to monsters, get to know their feelings or something. Big thing about this is there's going to be a 4-star selector at the end of this event. Gallagher, Misha, Shuai, Hanya, Gunaifen, Luca, Lynx, and Yukong. Unfortunately, there's no Tingyun, but there's a lot of really good options here as well, depending on where you are with your account. Next event is called Tides of War. This is some sort of combat event with a mechanic of like charging up in some sort of way. It's got these really cool pixel graphics, a bunch of trial characters. Beyond that, I think the usual combat event with like different stages, rewards, the usual. So next thing, simulated universe updates. We're getting a World of 9, so that's 2 new planar sets. The first one is Azumo Gensi. This is something to do with giving buffs to the wearer, and I think there's some sort of resonance with like, it's either multiple path characters or multiple element characters. And then Sigona, which is a DPS set of some sort. But I don't know the specifics of these yet. The details of these will be put in like the web overview on HoYoLab, I'm pretty sure, at some point. But I don't see any details for these planers yet. Some quality of life things, one-click assignment claim. Always nice to get quality of life updates like that. Alright guys, possibly, I mean, there's not a whole lot of quality of life stuff in this update, but the biggest thing, quality of life related wise, relic inventory is getting increased to 2,000 relics from 1,500. That's huge. We're getting new stages added to the puzzles. I don't know what it's called. It's the one where you're like moving like the mirror and like the little guys walking around. Getting new stages added to those, and then there's new pages to the Dreamscape Pass. That thing with the stickers that you add for Jades. So they teased something for March. I'm not really sure what this means. They said something similar to MC, how like the MC can change paths. They said it wasn't gonna be quite the same thing, but they were teasing something about testing systems for switching between things for like all of the Trailblaze people on the Express. It was in response to something about March having a transformation in the future, and keep that in the back of your mind, I guess. And that's all for 2.1. The next stuff is all anniversary related stuff, which will be towards the end of the patch, I believe. Oh, they have the Cosmo Odyssey event. I know this is a huge event revolving around money you get through a minigame, and there's a bunch of different like minigames involved in rewards and stuff. I think that's like the main big event of anniversary. They're giving 20 pulls plus 1,600 jade, so they're giving 30 pulls for anniversary. And then the last thing is triple rewards for planers and relics. That'd be nice. That's definitely welcome. And yeah, that's everything upcoming for 2.1 and the anniversary. The stream was really long. Like I said, it was an hour and a half. They said they're returning to the regular format for 2.2 and onward, with Albert and like the VAs and stuff. So it'll be back to normal format next time. I think this is just kind of special with 2.0, with the release of 2.0 and Pentaconi, and then the anniversary right after. So that's all for the 2.1 stream. Let me know what you guys are excited about. Remember to claim those codes. They're in the pinned comment down below. Are you guys more of a story person, looking forward to the characters, simulated universe update, or maybe you're just happy about the relic inventory being increased to 2K? Yeah, let me know what you guys are looking forward to, and thank you for watching. See you in the next one.